Hey, I don't know what's wrong. I started live and it just kept kicking off, kicking off, kicking off. I started it about 12, 13 times and I just shut it down and I restarted my phone. I just see what that'll do. And Bubbles Butterfly, how are you, Sarah? No, I don't know. The signal seems like I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. Well, I think the signal around here. Everybody's been complaining about getting signal with their phones, so I don't know. There's just modern technology is just so wonderful. Sometimes that you just want to throw it out in the creek and go back to the '80s. Packed my bags last night pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. Gonna be high as a kite by then. Miss the earth so much I miss my wife. So lonely out in space, such a timeless flight. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round and get to find. Not the man that think I am at home. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here at home. Yours ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. There's no one to raise them. If you did, all the silence I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round and get to find. I'm not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 no. Well, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse up here at home. It's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown, bring me round and get to find. I'm not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 no. Well, I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here at home. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna gonna be a long, long time. Hey, hey, Joey. Let's see, who the hell I missed here? Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Yeah, number one. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, my back's hurting. Let's see. I want to sing a song for Bubbles. She comes in, but not often. So I'm gonna do a song for her. Let's see if I can find one here. Let's see. It's 2 minutes now. Let's try this one. I'm just yeah, you're welcome. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Bills is man order like Sanford, Fred Sanford just put on. That's what he tells Lamont. He said, "Here's a bill, Pop. I'll just put it back in the mailbox." Childhood living seems to do. Things you won't do. Bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. No, I can't let you slide through my hands. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I watched you suffer. Don't make it pain. love could make me feel bitter. Wanna treat you kind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Like no I dreamed you a sentimental life. Well, I have my freedom, but I don't have much time. Faith has been broken, tears must be cried. Let's do some living after you die. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses will ride them someday. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Louise, how are you? Okay. You want a gospel song? Alrighty. I can do that. Give me just a second. I have to get under here and get it. Maybe. I'm getting too fat to do anything anymore. Alright. This is to Maine there, Louise. That's Maine, everybody, so show her some love. Give me just a second, folks. I'm going to have to blow my nose. Hang on, Louise. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. That's my mom's sister, everybody. Chew. Okay, that's better. I feel like I gotta. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Are you ready, Louise? Let's see who I missed here. The process. How you doing? Have I missed anybody? I think I got everybody on here. Derby Jack. There, I thought I seen you, Derby. How are you, brother? All right, here's your gospel song. You ready, Louise? Yeah, I checked it out there, Derby. I like that song you done, brother. I'll have to go back and check again. I think I missed one. I got a notification, but I'll go back and check it out. But I like that one that you sung there. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember nothing no more. Are you ready, Louise? She left. I'll send this out to Bubbles too. Future niece, there you go. Hey, Rob. I think she left, didn't you, Louise? You still here? Standing there at the Red Sea, God's people began to complain. Soon Pharaoh and his mighty army will take us in bondage again. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Moses cried, then God, he parted the waters and they crossed to the other side. God delivers again, oh my God, delivers again. When we see all is lost, he reaches down his hand. Then all the forces of evil have to flee at his command. Just when things seem hopeless, my God delivers again. Well, never back to your idols, the Hebrew children proclaim. Then the king gave the command, throw them into the flame. The king said, did we not cast 3 men into the furnace land? For I see 4 men loose in the fire there, and they're walking around. God delivers again, oh my God delivers again. Just the same, all is lost, he reaches down his hand. When all the forces of evil have to flee at his command. Just when things seem hopeless, my God delivers again. All is lost, he reaches down his hand. And all the forces of evil have to flee at his command. Just when things seem hopeless, my God delivers again. Just when things seem hopeless, my God delivers again. Hey, there you go. That's my aunt on my mom's side. That's my mom's sister there, Louise. So, like I said, I hear you, Louise. Mr. Cheddars. Shaw woman. Very shaw woman. Let's see. Shoot, I'm going to have to turn that heater off over. I believe it's going to run me out of here. Either open the door. Here's what I ain't done in a while. Thank you, Bubbles. Yeah, blue on black. Okay, folks, I got to cut this heater off or I'm going to melt. God almighty. It's 80 degrees in here now. Phew. Man, we'll have to turn the fan on. Turn this fan on. I might lighten it up a little bit in here. Oh, yeah. It's just a and see what it does. I think it's blowing up on that speed. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Man. That's better. Yeah, I ain't kidding. I broke it up and sweat there. It's hot in here now. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can find. First, we need to drink a drink. Everybody like RC Coca-Cola? Yeah, shoot, yeah, it's blowing my flag over here. Ah, boy. Oh. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Alrighty, let's try something else. RC in a can, yeah. Yeah, the boys found it down there at the store. It's I think it's $7.99 for a 24 pack. You can get it, or you can get the A&W root beer. So I went down there and got three 24 packs of RC and one pack of root beer for them. So I'll probably have that drunk by Wednesday. On a lonely, lonesome highway, east of Omaha, can't listen to the engine moaning out its your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Yeah. When you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, when you feel the eyes upon you as you're circling off the cold, and it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can hear them talk, other times you can't. It's that same old cliche, got a woman or a man, and you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Yeah. Out there in the spotlight, though you're a million miles away, every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body, the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. What she said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Now let's do it like James Hatfield. What do you say? See if I can do it. Smoke the day's last cigarette. Remember what she said. Yeah. What she said. Say here I am. Oh yeah. On the road again. Yeah. Here I am. Here I am. Up on the stage. Oh yeah. And here I go. Yeah. On the road again. There I go. Hey, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 ooh, yeah. That's what he does, you know. Ooh, yeah, 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 ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got chills. I did too trying to do that. Oh, man. That's funny. Funniest thing I ever seen is a video on YouTube where Jim Brewer is doing that in front of Metallica. He's going, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 like that. And James Hetfield sitting there and he looks at Lars and he's like, don't do that, dude. And Lars is like, here you do. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyhow, all right, I ain't done this in a while. I feel bad for not. But excuse me. Thank you, Bowles. Appreciate it. But I'm gonna do this song. This song's got a lot of meaning for me. I had a lot of people tell me, you know, they was messaging me on, or you know, just on my phone. They was sending me text messages, you know, and they was saying, "Happy Thanksgiving, brother. I hope you have a good one," stuff like that, you know. And you know, I mean, I hate to be that way, and hate to. Because I know people, that's their intents, you know, they want you to have a good Thanksgiving, of course, and your family, whatever. But like I say, Thanksgiving and Christmas and holidays, they just don't mean nothing to me no more. After Dad passed or got killed, I'm not going to say passed, he got killed intentionally. I mean, man going 129 mile an hour, you know, that's intentional. To me, it is. But anyway, uh, no, I just, uh, I don't, I don't take Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff. I don't take it seriously no more. I mean, I did when my dad was alive, but Dad was the glue that held together the holidays, and now that he's gone, I mean, it's just, it's, you know, to me, it's nothing. It's just another day. But anyways, uh, I was sitting there Thanksgiving Day, and Gabe was sitting at the table, and he was, of course, watching YouTube and people shooting guns. That's all Gabe does. He's just on and on with, and he's wanting to be a gunsmith, and I can see why. just like somebody that loves cars, that's what they're going to do. They're going to watch videos of cars, muscle cars, motors, And he's like that with guns. But anyways, he was sitting there, and I got to thinking, and I told him, I said, I don't see how a man can lay down and go to sleep at night. I don't see how he could sit down at a table and have a good Thanksgiving with his family, knowing that he intentionally killed a human being that was innocent, just innocent, and then turns around and lies. Oh, I mean, yeah, I got joy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I just like doing this. I mean, this is something that Dad inspired me with music. So I mean, I've got joy. Don't get me wrong. It's just that you know, I can't, I can't, I can't see how a man could sit down unless they just have no conscience. I mean, that's the only way I can see it is they have no conscience at all. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, Bubbles, you're right. But now he don't have no conscience to be able to know that he intentionally lied on my dad and everything, and this he goes through every day just like I said, and I put it plainly. I hate to say this way, but because I know some of you is church going and try to serve God and stuff, but it's like I've said before. Dad was no more than a piece of dog shit on their shoe. I mean, that's it. And my dad was a Vietnam veteran. He abided by the law. He never had a ticket. He never had a wreck. None of it. Nothing. Record clear. And this made the fifth car that dude wrecked. The fifth one. And I heard that he told somebody bragging, saying, well, in 25 years and 5 wrecks, that ain't bad. Really? You killed a man. But anyways, I'm just saying that to say, that no, Bubbles, I do. I mean, I'm just saying I've got joy in my life. I got my boys. I got my mom and dad and my brother and people, you all, and I got joy. I'm not uh, sitting here just swelled up with hate. I do have hate. I really do. Uh, but I'm not gonna let it overtake me. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, what I think is sad, Bubbles, is yeah, he's gonna answer for what he done. When he stands before God, he'll answer for what he done. But it's sad that these people that's done the same thing that's answering for it now and now answer for it later. Something's wrong with that picture with me. That's not it's not right that he. I mean, what if the dude lives to be 90-year old? He's went 90 years on this earth, and I don't know how old he is now, but he may go 40 years, after this has happened, 40, 45 years, and never have to answer nothing. And those people, well, look at those guys that they say, the January the 6th, where they tried to take over the Capitol. No, that was a parade. That was a college fun fest to me. I mean, if people was loaded for bear and had every person there with gun in their hand and they was going in there to storm it, yeah, they would have done that. That would be insurrection, but not that. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of that. I mean, I just wanted to state that to say about this song. When my dad got killed and he was at the funeral home, the funeral director, which I went to school with, the boy John Britton's his name. But anyway, he was like, you got any song you want played, or you want somebody to sing or something?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it." And there was some people, I was like, "Oh man, how could you do that?" I said, "Well, I sung for Dad when he's alive. Why can't I do it after he's died? After he." Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the police just said, "Come on in." Nancy Pelosi knew that was going to happen, and they did. She denied having more security there. Uh-oh, what happened? You know. But they, but guys, I mean, they're spending. They've won, what was it, 13 years? I think they sentenced him. Uh, but yeah, it's crazy, and the world's going crazy. It's like I said, I was watching this video and it's talking about the trans people, the Trans Ams, what I call them. But anyway, they they had this news people there in this barn, and this woman was sitting down on this stool, and she's milking a cow. And she said, "Okay, I want to say something, and y'all, you may want to cut it out later or whatever, but this is the way I see it. For the trans people, if a trans person that's male can have a baby, okay, I would welcome any of them to sit down here with this cow, which is a girl, and milk it, and then I'll take you over here and we'll see how it goes milking a bull." Yeah. Anyways, that's funny. Right, right, exactly, Bubbles. I mean, yeah, that's the truth. I'll just we'll let them go. That's like I seen a video, and I can't remember the woman's name. She's in up there in uh, JB's got the woman doing some kind of job. I don't know what it is, but it showed these people going in this store and they was stealing tennis shoes and sweatshirts that had Nike on it and all of this. And then the woman comes on there and she says, "Well, what you don't understand is these people, when COVID come around, they lost their jobs. So, you turn to crime if you have to feed your family, buying milk and bread and stuff. They're going to thieve it. They're going to steal milk and bread and stuff to feed their family. Well, how in the hell are they going to feed them a Nike tennis shoe? How in the hell are they going to feed them a sweatshirt, I know, Louise. I know. I mean, but see, I mean, that's what I said. Just like my brother Dale. Dale's got cerebral palsy, and him and Dad was close. Louise can tell you they was close. And I was close to my dad too, but Dale and Dad was close. And it's going on 4 years now, and Dale still hollers for he still hollers for Dad. He couldn't say his name or say Dad or anything, but he called him Bubba. And there's a lot of times I go over at Mom's, just go over to help her do something or something. And the whole time I could be there 2 hours, and the whole time Dale's sitting there and hollering, "Bubba, Bubba, 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 Bubba," for 2 hours. And here this cop has turned and wanting to sue my mom for $1 million. I mean, I take it like, okay, yeah, I got served papers that he wants to sue my mom because he says, "Oh, well, I got mental problems now, and I need money to pay for my uh, uh, medical bills. Really, you're a county cop. The government, the taxpayers pays your hospital bills. You don't have to pay a dime. Oh yeah, Bibles, yeah, yeah, yeah. The Bible's going to be fulfilled no matter what. That's just a fact. I mean, it don't matter who gets in there as president. It don't matter whatever. The Bible's going to be fulfilled. It said in the last days it's going to be like the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be like the days of Noah. People eating, drinking, and giving in marriage, adultery, all the stuff going on, and we're living in it now. And I mean, here I feel like not before long, and America is going to turn their back on Israel. When they do that, all hell's going to break loose. Watch and see. Watch and see. Yeah, there you go, Mister Cheddar. Yeah, yeah. That wasn't a peaceful protest. You know, that's what I said. That happened. I think it was 5 months after Dad got killed. Uh, that happened to George Floyd. You know, and all of these people. I even had people on. I seen people that I was friends with on YouTube. I seen people that I was friends with on Instagram, and they was upholding this. They was going along with it too. They was saying, they was putting things on their channel saying this and that. And all I can say is that dude wasn't nothing but a thug. He wasn't nothing but a piece of shit. That's all he was, a drug addict. The GoFundMe, they GoFunded him. This didn't GoFundMe alone. I think whoever it was in the family, I think it might have been his sister that put that up. They got $13 million just in GoFundMe. I can't remember what they said they got in the law, in the lawsuit. I filed a lawsuit, wrongful death suit against the cop just a little bit after that happened to Dad. And we're going into 4 years right now. Nothing. Nothing. I'm hoping something will come out of it for my mom and brother where they can live better, live a better life. Uh, won't have to struggle month to month. Because her and my brother gets a check every month, but it's not much. $1,400, I think. It's not much. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, ladies. I mean, but yeah, that people jump up and root for the person that's evil now, which the Bible said in the last days, people going to call good evil and evil good. That's what we're living in now, you know. That's why you got people cheering for something that's evil. That's just like a video I made the other day because I was mad. I was watching that video where I don't remember if it was in New York, Chicago, or where, but one of the statues, one of those uh, Muslims climbed up on the statue, put a turban on its head, and laid a Jordanian flag in its hand here on our soil. So, my opinion, that dude that done that, he might as well go through Arlington Cemetery and just spit on every grave. Spit on every grave. That's what he should do. Because that's what he was doing there. And our government allows it. Our government allows it. But anyways, I get carried away with this, and it does. It eats me alive. But that's like my lawyer. He said if I have to, I'll take this to the Supreme Court. He said I've been there before, and it won't hurt me to go again. So I'm pretty sure he's going to put the sewing up on that cop. I'm really sure. I got probably the best lawyer I could got. And when I took all of that to him and showed him, he said, he looked at me and laughed. After he figured out what it was all about, he looked at me and grinned, and he said, "Oh, I'm glad you brought me this." Well, it's like uh, my dad used to say, Bubbles, when you bring somebody, that's what I was telling the other day. My cousin went to Iraq and he fought in that war, and he said they was over and they was trying to make the Christian people there understand freedom. We're here to give you freedom. But like he said, they didn't understand what freedom is. You got these people coming in here now that's like that, these Muslims. They've never had freedom. They don't know what it is. They've lived their whole life just being understanding bomb, 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 kill, kill, kill. That's all they've understood. And they want to come here, but yet they don't understand freedom. They don't understand it. Years ago, back in the 30s and stuff, when a lot of people, I remember Gene Simmons from Kiss. He was talking about when they come here and he's a little boy and they landed in New York. He said every night when they was sitting there watching the little TV they had, he said they had a little black and white TV, but he said every night when they was sitting there watching it before we go to bed, remember how the TVs back in the 80s, some of you remember, but back in the 80s, the TV, the station would go until it went off, and then you just had snow. But before it went off, they would do what is it? Shit. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, Somebody help me. National anthem. It was in my head and I knew it was right there, but I couldn't get it out. But they would play that. Everybody knows that. It's here. They know I used to do it. Okay. And then Gene Simmons said his mom being an immigrant coming here, said she would hold her hand over her heart. Every time it would do it, she'd hold her hand over her heart and just stand there crying. Because she come here for the freedom. Now, somebody like that, they understood freedom. But these assholes that's coming in here now, they don't understand nothing. And you got all of these people in the cities now. They're running in these stores and robbing and just thieving and everything. And it's crazy. Yeah, I agree. Right here. I agree. Right here, I agree. Look here. Yeah, I agree. And I hold that up to every man and woman that's fought for this land to be free. Everybody that's fought to be free. But anyway, I'm going to do this song and I'm going to get off here. I reckon me and Gabe's going hunting in the morning, so let's see. Thank you. Yeah. See, he was good, clean cut. Now look at me. But that was something that Dad, I can honestly say my dad never said a word about me growing my hair out or anything. And I know this is the way I looked before he died or got killed. And he still never said a word. Never said a word. So that was my dad. And I miss him. I miss him so much. I really do. I just, my life, it's just like having a puzzle and you work the whole puzzle, but you got one piece missing and the puzzle is just not a puzzle anymore. I mean, you just might as well throw it in the trash. And I just miss him. I miss him so much. And people's like, they tell me all the time, oh, it gets better with time, not this, not this. No, I'm afraid to say it's never going to get better with time. It's going 4 years and it feels like it happened yesterday in my heart. Thanksgiving Day, I cried all day long. All day long. Yeah. Well, it was both ways. It was both ways. I loved him unconditionally. I mean, me and Dad, I don't think we really ever had a harsh word toward each other, you know. And it was just he was the Ward Cleaver of dads. He was. If anybody ever watches Leave It to Beaver, that was my dad right there, Ward Cleaver. That's the way he was. That's the way he was. But anyways, uh, when he was at the funeral home, I played 2 songs, but this was one of them, and I'm gonna do this song for him because I know he's in heaven. I know he's up there. Somebody that gets took out of his life like he did, and the life he led. There's no doubt in my mind that he went on to be with the Lord. Because that was wrong. And it's wrong of them to lie on him and everything, even though my dad was a law-abiding citizen. I'm talking about a man, if he was going to the store and he couldn't find his glasses, he would not drive because he had on his license corrective lenses. And he said, I'd be like, Dad, you can see without your glasses. I mean, you could drive good enough to see without them. And he was like, no. If they pull me over and I don't have them on or I don't have them with me, they can write me a ticket for it. So no, I'm not going till I find my glasses. That's just the way Dad was. Oh yeah, I agree, Mr. Cheddar. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I really do. But this is a song I done for him at the funeral home, and some people didn't get it, but it just felt right to do it. You know, you. I had a bunch of songs. I was like, well, should I do Beatles? Because he loved the Beatles. Uh, anything of, I mean, the 50s and 60s, he even liked some of the 70s music. But I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'm going to do this one because it just fit what it meant. Anyways, and this is to anybody out there that got a lost loved one, lost one recently, or whatever. I mean, this is to them too. Here we go. I've been around this world, never seen no end. All shall fade to black again and again. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Withdrawn, I step away just to find myself. The door is closed, the only one that's left. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river ain't no coming back. All shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Shall fade to black. In this river there's no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river all shall fade to black. In this river there's no coming back. In this river all shall fade to black. Ain't no coming back. Hey, okay. That's right, Bubbles, I agree. Yep. But, you know, that's one of the things that, yeah, shoot. That's one of the things that I try to make people understand. And I know you do too. Because you just said it. A lot of people won't say that. A lot of people will not mention backsliding. Will not. Will not. Not at all. Because they believe once in grace, always in grace. You can do anything you want to and you go to heaven. No, not the Bible I read. Bible says God's married to a backslider. And that's true. I'm not for sure where it's at, but I could sure find it if anybody needs me to, and I'll give you the scripture the next time I do the live stream. But it's in the Bible, and he's married to a backslider. But see, that's one thing that, and I'm glad that you said this, Bubbles, because I want to bring this to your attention. You got that right. You got it right. Yeah. And see, here's the other part of it. I'll give you the other part of it. And listen close. Because a lot of people, you will not hear it preached today. You won't hear it preached at all. But here's the other part of it. Okay. You say you're a backslider, I'm a backslider. But God's married to a backslider, which still gives you the chance anytime to come in. Anytime. But what I'm starting to say is people will not talk about a reprobated mind either. Okay. You got these people that they think, oh, I can go and do anything I want to do and still live for God and whatever. Okay. If you're not careful, God can turn you over to a reprobate mind. You'll believe a lie and be damned. What people don't understand is a reprobate mind. Look it up. Judas Iscariot was a reprobate. It says it there in the Bible. You know, I've been in church and heard preachers stand up there and say, well, Judas Iscariot, he did do that, God, but he could have still changed. No, he was a reprobate. Understand the Bible. The Bible speaks of a reprobate. If anybody's got the understanding of a reprobate, when God turns you over to a reprobate mind, he's washed his hands. He's done with you. You've got no other option but to go straight to hell. When you die, that's it. And people won't preach that today. People won't say, this is what can happen. This is what can happen. So it makes me feel good. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm thankful that me and you both, Bubbles, is a backslider, but I'm thankful that you have the understanding of that. I'm glad that you got the understanding of it. But what I'm saying is, people will not tell you that today. And like I said, if I know that I'm going to be turned over to a reprobate because I'm out here living, I'm living for God. See, that's the ones, they don't understand it, but that's like the Bible says. Those are the ones that's going to stand before him and say, oh, Lord, Lord, didn't I cast out devils? Didn't I do all of this? And he'll say, depart from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. That's the ones he's going to do that to. And there's a lot of them that's going to be standing there doing that. Right. Right. You don't want God to say, I'm done. I'm done with you, Bubbles. You're done. I'm done. No more chances. No more. I'm done. And then when you go before him, if you, like I said, if you was living that way, if you was going to church, but yet you was doing anything and everything you thought you wanted to do or could do, that's what it is. I know people personally right now that are a reprobate. And that's scary. When I think about it, I'm thinking, God, I'm not proud. And sometimes I even talk to him and say it, and I say, God, I'm not proud to be a backslider. But I want you to know, God, that it scares me to death to know that if you ever turn me over to a reprobate mind, I ain't got a chance, nothing. I can't get on my knees and cry out and say, Lord, please forgive me, give me a chance, No. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I just don't agree with a lot of things. That's one of the reasons I got out of church, because I was having all kinds of church in Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee call me, come play, come and play, come and play, come play gospel songs. And I was like, okay, and I go. And I'd get in there and I'd hear the preacher, he'd be preaching and he'd say, and God said this in the Bible says, and he'd quote some, just a good saying. And I'd be like, dude, that ain't in there. And the people in the congregation there'd be, amen, brother, preach it. Amen, preach it, brother. And I'd be like, no, that's not right. And what I done is I got so mad, and it's like I've told people before, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus, and I'd never do that. But where the Bible speaks of him going into the temples, and they was buying and selling, and he walks in there, and he just overturns the tables and whips them out of there. But he whips them out of there, and he said, you turn the house of God into a den of thieves. And when I'd go to these places and they'd start doing this stuff that I didn't see in the Bible, that's the way I felt. I just wanted to go up there and whip them out of there and say, get out of here. You've turned the house of God into a den of thieves. And and that's what got me out of church. It shouldn't have. And I shouldn't have let it, but it did. And I just, like I said, but you won't hear stuff like that preached no more, because it's about this. It's about the money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's about this. It's about the money. I've known a sinner be in a church house. I've been there. I seen it. I know for a fact the dude was a sinner, and they patted him on the back and said, brother, you're going to heaven. Seen the pastor pat him on the back and say, brother, you're going to heaven. Pentecostal field fire, yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, that's right, Louise. Yeah, but he also told the disciples when he sent them out in two, Sarah, he told them, he said, you go out and you preach the word. And if you come to a house, you go in that house. And when you go in that house, you bid your peace over that house. And he said, if them people don't listen to you, when you leave that house, you shake the very dust off of your feet. And he said it would be more tolerable in the day of Sodom and Gomorrah than it would be for those people. That's Bible. And that's the thing that people don't understand is it's like Jesus when he told the rich young ruler. He said, rich young ruler come to him and said, what must I do to be saved? Jesus said, keep my commandments. He said, I've done this from my youth up. He said, well, take everything you got, sell it, and take up your cross and follow me. And the rich young ruler turned away sorrowful and walked off. And Jesus said, it would be more tolerable it would be more easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to go to heaven, because they cannot let go of their worldly possessions. But see, that also goes for other people. They can't let go of certain things to serve God. I got into it here not long ago. Well, back in the summer up here in town with a preacher who he come up to me and he's like, "Been going to church?" I said, "No, I ain't been to church in a long time, dude." I said, "I'm a backslider." He's like, "Need to get in there. Need to get in there." I said, "Yeah, I know." And they had them a little hot dog stand set up selling hot dogs. I said, "Yeah, I know. You got to follow God. You got to follow God." I said, "Well, let me ask you a question. Is this what God wanted you to do today? Come up here and sell hot dogs? Or maybe if you was listening to him real close, he might have would have wanted you to go out here and cast out a few devils, because I think there's a lot of them needs it today more than they did back in the 60s and 70s when you had people like R.A. West and Larry McCamus and A.A. Allen and all of these people. A.A. Allen was a person that he would get on the radio and he would say, "I dare you to bring your sick and afflicted, and even the people in the insane asylums, I dare you to bring them. And if they don't get healed, I'll pay for everything to get them back." And they would bring people in that tent revival. Remember tent revivals, people? They bring them in that tent and chain them to the poles. And they said A.A. Allen could go up and name the devils that was in them through the power of the Holy Ghost and through God working through him, that he could name them. I was watching a video one time, it's on YouTube, of him, and he's got this boy laying on stage, and he's laying there, and he's got one leg longer than the other, and A.A. Allen starts praying for him, and through the Holy Ghost, God working through him, nothing A.A. Allen done, but it was because A.A. Allen walked a close life with God. He laid his hand on him, and you can watch that leg grow. But you know what, folks? When I was a kid, I seen stuff like that too. I seen it. I mean, I did. I seen a lot of things. I seen devils casted out. I've seen broken bones go right back into place. You name it. You name it. I seen a man that couldn't even stand up because he was so dog drunk. In a snap of a finger, he was sober as a preacher. I've seen it. But see, you know, you go to Mark chapter 16, verse 16, 17. It says, "Them that believe in my name shall cast out devils. They shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover." And I get so sick to see a church and you got somebody in there sick and they go up, this was a flu and coughing, and they go up there and they get prayer. And they say, "Thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus." And they turn around and they go back to the seat going, somebody needs to get it right, dude. I'm telling you, somebody needs to get it right. That's not of God, according to the Bible I read. Because he said, "Them that believe in my name shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover." It don't say they shall lay hands on the sick and they might recover. Or they shall lay hands on the sick 250 times and they shall recover. Don't work that way. Hey, Northern, how are you, brother? But that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's the stuff. I never dreamed that I would live to see stuff going on like it's going on now, but it is. But Well, it's just like I've said before. If a man, if I'm serving God, let's just say I'm walking in Jesus. I'm serving God. If I can't for myself believe when I've got a common cold, if I can't believe God can get rid of that, how can I pray for somebody that's got cancer? How's that work? You know, it don't. It don't. That's like the centurion soldier that come to Jesus that time and he said, you know, I need my servant, I need you to heal him. And Jesus said, take me to him. He said, no, 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 no. He said, all you got to do is speak the word and I know he'll be healed. And Jesus turned to the disciples and all of them and he said, no greater faith have I found. Because that centurion soldier, which wasn't even supposed to be godly, told him, no, you just speak the word. You just speak the word. That's all you got to do, and I know he'll be healed. And Jesus told him, he said, when you get home, he'll be healed. Well, that's what I'm saying. Bubbles, when you speak the truth, you're speaking Jesus. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And when you speak the Bible, see, back when I was going to, living for God, I'll say that. A lot of people say, well, back when I was going to church, well, I don't like to put it that way. I like to say back when I was in Jesus or living for God or however you want to put it. You know, I'd go to somebody with a question, a preacher somewhere, and I'd say, brother, what do you think about it? Oh, well, you got to do it this way. And, well, then I'd go to another preacher and I'd say, well, uh, preacher so-and-so said this is the way to do it. No, 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 he's wrong. You got to do it this way. And I got so sick and tired of people saying, oh, you got to do it this. No, you do it this way. No, you do it this way. No, you do it this. I finally got down on my knees in there at the couch and I said, God, I've had people to tell me that it's this way and that way and every which way, but I want it your way. And that's when he stuck my nose over in that Bible. And that was all I do is read, read, read. And a lot of things I'd read, I didn't have a clue what it meant. But a lot of stuff would go, you know. And then I'd go back and read it again. And then whatever I didn't understand that first time, maybe the 54th time I read it, it'd click in. And that's the way you got to do it. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved unto God. You got to study the word. That's what I tell people. Because there might come a day when they be somebody here that takes that book from you and you don't have that no more. And then what are you going to do? You ain't going to have a Bible to read. So it better be up here. And that's why I said, I mean, I've got books and books of rock and roll songs because I can't remember the words to them. But it's funny that when I get talking like this, I can quote scriptures and there's a reason for it. God knows. Right now, I don't. Well, I've had people to say that. They say, well, I believe God's going to call you to preach. I said, well, when he does, I'll do it. And God knows my heart. God knows I will. But I'll sure not do it without him. I'll sure not do it without him to say go. That's just like in the Bible when God would tell David, go out here and fight this battle and you'll win. David, go out and fight and he'd win. And then David say, where shall I go now, God? Should I go now? And he said, no, you just sit here. You just be still. You just be still. I'll take care of this one. But see, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I can't say your name. Wachaka, I think. Alrighty, there you go. Bottle caps. I really appreciate you putting that on there. I really do, bottle caps. I appreciate you doing that on your channel and cutting that out. That's cool. I really like that. I went over and made comments. You do. I appreciate you doing that. But no, I just, I've had people tell me it, and like I said, I'll preach when God tells me to, but not until then. I mean, sometimes I'll be here at the house and I'll be talking to the boys, and it's like Spirit of God gets a hold of me, and then I start. It's like I preach, because I'm just telling them stuff that the Bible says, and all, and they're just sitting there looking at me bug-eyed, like, what's happened to Dad. But they understand. They understand it too. Because I've made them understand the book. That's what I told them. If I tell you something, go check that Bible, and that's where I'm getting it from. And they said, "Oh, Dad, I know." I said, "Well, I'm just telling you. Don't never take nobody's word. It's as good as gold, whatever. Because there's a lot of deceiving people out here right now. They'll deceive you. And I don't want to be deceived. I don't want to be one of them that just buys anything. Because that's what people's doing now. There's people out there now. I tell you what makes me sick now, people, is they can't think for their own selves. They can't. It's just like they got to be told everything now. And I'm talking people in their 30s and 40s, 50s. And I'm like, can't you think for yourself? I mean, I don't get it, but I don't want to get it. But I'm going to jump off here. Like I said, I got to go hunting in the morning, and yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I got to go. Louise, it's good to see you. Love you, ain't he? Ain't he? I'll try to get over and see you one day. I'd like to come over and see y'all, but I tell you, it seems like my days is took with Mom and Dale and getting stuff I need to done here, and it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I got me and Gabe's going in the morning deer hunting, bottle caps, and I'm about having to make him go because I told him, I said, you went and I didn't get to go. Well, then when I went, he didn't go. So I told him, I said, let's just go in the morning. We'll stay about 9 or 10, then we'll come out and don't have to stay all day. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that's bad. Sorry to hear that, sir. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will, bottle caps. I watch some of them. I'll make comments when I watch them, and that way you'll know that I seen them and all. But I just went over and I seen that one, and I was like, well, I have to watch this for a minute and just, and I watched just a little bit of it, and then I made a comment because I was having a cooked deer meat. Golly, I don't know how much I cooked. I bet it was at least 8 pound or 10 pounds, something like that, of deer meat, and that boys eat it like it's made deer jerky, and they was eating it as soon as it come off the tray. I mean, I was like, okay. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Let's see. Save you no back straps is gone. Gabe demolished them Thanksgiving, so they're gone. I wished I could. I wished I could save you some, but them boys, they don't leave nothing. No, I don't soak it, Bubbles. What I do is, like the back straps, I'll cut it about this thick, and then you got a piece about this round. I got one of them hammers that you beat it down and flatten it out, kind of like what do you call that steak? I can't even think of the name of it. Anyways, I beat it with a hammer, and I take and I'll get me a bowl and I'll pour flour in it, and what I do is I just dust the whole top of the flour with pepper till you can't see the white. Then I take a spoon, mix that up, and then I just lightly go across it again, mix that up, and I put salt in it, and then I take and pound that meat out like that, put it in that flour, roll it, and put it in the pan, fry it. And then I get the grand biscuits. Get the grand biscuits. Put you a slap or two of that on there, and yeah, it'll melt in your mouth. But I do. I gotta tell this. I had Nathan. He was helping me do it, and he was taking a bit of hammer, and he won't do that and beat it with a hammer. And I was like, well, he just let it down there, and I showed him one. I done it and beat it and flipped it over and beat the other side a little bit, and I put it in flour, and I turned around and was putting it in the pan, and he got a piece out. He started beating on it. He handed it to me, and when he handed it to me, I picked it up, and I could see him through it. And I was like, you're going to have to lay off of that just a little bit. I said, you're going to have to. But, yeah, yeah, cast iron skillet. Yeah, that's what I got some other skillets in there. I think I used one of them other ones. But anyways, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, that's the way I fix it. And that's the way I like it the best, is like that, or deer jerky. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we've had some of it out in hamburger patties and put it in the freezer. Well, the other day, Gabe got a pack of them out. It was like a day or two before. I think it's a couple of days before Thanksgiving, but he got a pack out and thawed it out. And he fried me and Nathan and himself some a burger out of that, and I mean, it was delicious. I mean, Gabe, I don't know what he put on it. He added his own little concoction or spices or whatever, but yeah. What are you talking about, Louise? Hunting over there, or just you got deer meat in the freezer? Yeah, deer chili's good. Yeah, Bubbles, that's good stuff too. But no, I love any kind of wild meat like that. I mean, I grew up that way and grew up hunting and fishing and just country boy at heart. But anyways, I'm gonna jump off here, folks, and I hope y'all have a good weekend, and uh, hopefully might be able to play some music tomorrow or something. I don't know. We'll try again, but as of right now, I'm gonna have to get in here and talk to my oldest boy and see what all he's gonna do for tomorrow. Cause we going up there. That's what he said. Are we going up there for daylight? I said, you know that. I said, I won't walk in the woods if it's already done daylight. I said, nope. Bubbles, I'm glad you made it in here, like I said, and I maybe we'll get around to it one day of turning back over and doing what we're supposed to be doing. But until then, it is what it is. That's just like I tell everybody about my leg. They're like, "Oh, I hate that," and oh, I'm just like, "Well, it is what it is." That's all I can say. It is what it is. Can't change it. Can't change what happened. If I could do that, then I could change what happened to Dad. Love you too, Bubbles, and I'll tell you, uh, I've known you for a long time, and you're a wonderful person. You really are. So I think best thing me and you can do is just go get married. What do you think? Okay, I'll get her. I'll get her to give me your number. I'll call you. And I'll call you when you answer. I'll hang up. Oh, you accept? Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Well, when's the date? I'll let you set the date. How's that? Yeah. You set the date and hunting for a springtime wedding. There you go. Springtime wedding. Yeah, we can do that. That way we can go find some woodfish and have a fish or a woodfish fry. And well, uh, Bubbles, I think they make a book for all of that. So we get married on the honeymoon. I can just bring the book along with me. How's that sound? Bring a book, and that way we can look at the pictures and see what to do. Anyways, uh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Just having fun, joking, cutting up. But some people they don't, they don't, they don't understand it, and they want to, make something out of it or uh, whatever. And that, that's what I don't understand about people. Just enjoy life. That's the point. Enjoy life. We love to joke and carry on and just joke and do stuff like that and that's what people don't understand. Which I'm not joking, Bubbles. I'm not joking about marrying you. We're getting married. You just have to understand that. That's just fact. We're not joking about that. There you go. Look for that party dress. Honey, put on that party dress. Buy me a drink. Sing me a song. Take me as I am, 'cause I can't stay long. Last dance with bubbles. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Wear a dress plumb to your ankles. I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah, wear the dress to your ankles and don't show your ankles, 'cause that's not right until you're married, you know. Oh, yeah. Go grab your guitar. Yeah. I think I'm going to lay it down for tonight. Like I say, I've got to get in here and try to get some rest so I can get up at 5:30 in the morning. Well, look at there. There's my free bird brother. Free bird brother, Mr. Warren. How's Mr. Warren doing? That's my old biker buddy. Look here. Look here, Warren. Look at that house. Look at that. Did you see that? Jumped right out of there, boy. I don't know what's wrong with that stupid thing. What do you think, Warren? There you go. Get your motor running. Oh, get my leg around. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Whatever comes your way. God ain't gonna make it happen. Take the world in a loving way. Fire all your guns and march on. Explode in the face. I like smoking lightning. Oh. God, I gotta get my license. I know that is gonna happen. Yeah, boy. Yep, you're gonna be on the back. That's what we're going to the honeymoon on, boss. Tomato. No, that's fuel injected. 2010 Dyna Wide Glide. 2010. I wouldn't have a fat ball. I don't like a. They don't look right to me, but anyway. But I'm gonna get off here, and I hope y'all have a good night, and hopefully me and Gabe gonna drag out a deer with a rocking chair on top of its head tomorrow. Uh, I told Sarah out there the other day, and she didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Oh my goodness. Free bird forever. Love you, Bubbles. Good to see you here. Very glad you got to hang out with me. Missed you. I ain't seen you in forever. I'm commenting on you stuff every now and again when you make something new, but I don't ever get to see you much. It's just a saying. I mean, big rack, you know, rocking chair. It's just a saying that we say around here. Just hope we get a deer with a big antlers, big horns, 10 pointer, 12 pointer, 32 pointer, like that one that boy brought in that time I seen down there at the store. Man, that thing was, golly, it was unreal. 32 points. Yeah, say what you thought it was, Sarah. EM1 1700. All right. Well, look there, Samantha. How are you, Sam? Yeah, that's what she said. I was like, oh, you're way out there in left field with that one. Thank you. Appreciate Bubbles. Appreciate it so much. Like I said, I'm glad you're here. And hopefully you can come back when we do another one. Rocking chair head, yeah. Well, y'all take care. Keep rocking. Love y'all. Appreciate you being here. Let me see. Yeah, I do wish you would use some of my music. I'll try to, brother, when I figure out how. Take care, Louise. Good to see you. Love you. Yeah, we'll try to get down there sometime or another. Like I said, it's been crazy. Love you, Sam. Take care, y'all.